Right, it is Friday and it is part 4 of the Rice horse trailer conversion project. We are building a mobile bar. Now last week you saw us make a hatch for the side of the trailer, serving hatch, and I've done the same process to make one for the rear. I've also made this steelwork frame so that we can put in the original rear panel, which was the tailgate ramp, whatever you want to call it. So that now fills in that and keeps it all looking original. And with that, we decided to test the height for comfortably serving beer, decided it was okay, and carried on securing it in place, drilling holes and putting in rivets. And yes, I may have had to grind something off the side of the rivet gun so it would go into the T-section there, but sometimes you have to do these things to get things done. Now, after much umming and ahhing, I decided to use this lapboard, I believe it's called, which again came off the extension, to fill in the hatches. It sort of matches the lower aluminium cladding. It's relatively lightweight and it has a bit of body about it, so it gives a little bit of strength to the frames. I didn't want just tin because it would make awful crashing noises when you shut it. So using my Evolution battery operated miter saw, this made light work of cutting all the planks to size, and then they can all get slotted together and fill in the lids there. I will probably skin these with a piece of stainless steel or something on the inside once I start working on the interior. Now, to do the rear wasn't too bad, but to do the top bit above the hatch, obviously that was curved, so I got this piece of cardboard, jigged it up with all sorts of blocks and things, and then drew around it with this pair of compasses, and this allowed me the template for which I could draw around all of the planks and cut the correct radius on the ends so they'd all fit just like so. So a bit awkward on your own, but I did make it work. And there you can see they fit a treat and really tie up the whole back of the vehicle together.
We got the cheese, but we got no burgers, so we got no option but to close cab.
With the cap closed with a hefty slam, it reminded me that I really ought to do something about the temporary hinges and manufacture some of my own. So over to the scrap metal box and get some 12mm bar, cut these into chunks, then over to the lathe to turn down a 2-inch portion of the bar to act as a pin, and then the other side drill a hole, and this will make a 2-part hinge. This will become clearer once it's fitted. Now, once it was assembled, I peened over the end with the ball peen hammer so it couldn't possibly come apart. Now once they're welded on the horse box, they can't come apart anyway, so they'll be fighting each other. But it's just nice to hold them together whilst you're doing that. And then somewhat heavy this now I've cladded it, but lifted it up, got it in place. Now it's important that this has to be lifted uppermost in the aperture so that when the hinges are welded in place, as it opens and swings on an arc, it doesn't catch on the bottom. So a little bit awkward, but got it tacked in, and there you have it. Those are the hinges there. Right, that's all there is time for this week. Next week, hopefully, we'll do something about this old paint on the inside and the outside. Then we can move on with the interior. Ambulance update coming soon. I haven't forgotten. Cheerio.